Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel. Let me give you two sentences, okay? The first one is I missed the bus, then I grabbed coffee. And the second one, I missed the bus. The moment I realized it, I decided coffee was necessary. Did you see that shift in tone? Here we are using pseudo conjunctions, words that act like conjunctions but are actually adverbs, nouns, or verbs. So let's dive into where to apply them, how to effectively use them. Got it? Let's get started. So, what are pseudo conjunctions? They are other parts of speech that acts like conjunctions. So we have three kinds of conjunctions, which is adverbial, nominal, and verbal. And let's see some of the examples all together. So here are some examples: consequently, finally, however, otherwise, then, the moment, the instant, assuming that, given that. These are some of the examples of pseudo conjunctions because these are words that acts like conjunctions but are actually adverbs, nouns, or verbs. Remember that. First, let's start with adverbial conjunctions. So an adverbial pseudo-conjunction, it is an adverb that connects two independent clauses, signaling logical relationships like contrast, cause, sequence, or result. It acts like a conjunction in meaning, but maintain its role in modifying how ideas relate. So these typically follow a semicolon or period and are followed by a comma too. Examples include however, therefore, consequently, instead. All these are adverbial pseudo conjunctions. Got it? So they are like adverbs which connects two independent clauses. Remember that. Here are some examples. Finally, comma, the movie was over. He fell. Period. Consequently, comma, he got hurt. We should go inside. Otherwise, comma, we'll get rained on. Easy, right? So remember the rule. And next one is nominal pseudo conjunction. So when we are talking about this nominal pseudo conjunction, it's a noun phrase, usually starting with the, that links clauses by adding emphasis or marking precise timing. Though structurally a noun, it functions like a conjunction to introduce or conclude ideas in a dramatic, timed way. Example like the words like the moment, the instant, the second. Easy, right? And let's see how we are applying in the sentence. The moment we saw the bear, we ran away. The instant I fell down, I realized I had broken my leg. Now, what are verbal pseudo conjunctions? So, these conjunctions are verb derived phrase, often including that. The word that will be there. Okay, so that introduces conditions, assumptions, or contextual qualifiers. So, it behaves like a conjunction by connecting clauses, but it remains rooted in its verbal form. Though it acts as a conjunction, it does a work of a verb. Okay, examples include assuming that, provided that, given that. So remember that word that will get added to it. Assuming that it will be cold, we should dress warmly. Given that it will rain, we should bring an umbrella. So these are some of the examples how we can include in the sentence. And now, where to use these pseudo conjunctions? So if you want to connect independent clauses with nuance, so you have to use adverbial pseudo conjunctions. We also call the adverbial pseudo conjunction as conjunctive adverbs, another word for that. Okay, like however, therefore, instead, consequently, in order to link complete sentences when you want to show relationships such as contrast, cause, sequence. Got it? And you can use a semicolon plus comma when coming in the mid sentence. Example, she studied hard, semicolon, therefore, comma, she passed. So, where to use this nominal pseudo conjunctions? If you want to add any emphasis or timing or condition within the class, then we will use this nominal pseudo conjunctions. The moment, the instant, the second, these are the nominal pseudo conjunctions example, right? So they are perfect for expressing timing and dramatic emphasis. For example, I screamed the moment I saw the spider. The moment I saw the spider, okay? And verbal pseudo conjunctions, words like assuming that, given that, introduce conditions elegantly without sounding casual. Say, for example, will proceed assuming that you agree. So we have seen where to use these pseudo conjunctions, but there are places where not to use them. So don't use adverbial pseudo conjunctions like coordinating conjunctions. Okay? Avoid using words like however in places grammatically meant for coordinating conjunctions and but or. So don't use these adverbial pseudo conjunctions when it is meant for coordinating conjunctions, and avoid using them as vague prepositional fillers. So words like without prepositions, not pseudo conjunctions, even though some writers misuse them to link clauses. So don't use it in such way. For example, with the storm approaching, schools closed. So this sentence, what I have told you now, uses with, the word with, as a substitute for as or when, weakening the clarity. So don't use without proper punctuation. When you are connecting independent clauses with pseudo conjunctions, do not use a comma alone. So it must be a semicolon plus comma and a period plus capital plus comma, or it could be like coordinated. Remember that. Okay? Now it's time for us to practice. You can pause the video, read the question by yourself, and try to find out the right pseudo conjunctions which fits inside the blank. Okay? Anyway, I'll also read it for you. Dash, I can go home. I'm so tired. Dash, I fell into the water. I got wet. So you can just, go through this four options and try to find out which one is the correct. Dash, it will be sunny. I will bring a bathing suit. Dash, she saw me. She got angry. We would go to sleep. Dash, we will be up all night. She did not study. Dash, she will fail the test. Dash, the bus is here. I waited so long. She is tall. Dash, I'm taller. Dash, I ate the donut. I felt like I gained weight. Dash, the glass fell. It broke into pieces. These are all very simple examples. Anyway, let's check the answers. For the first one, dash, I can go home. I'm so tired. So the answer is finally. Dash, I fell into water. I got wet. The moment. Okay. Dash, it will be sunny. I will bring a bathing suit. Assuming it will be sunny. So answer B. Dash, she saw me. She got angry. The instant she saw me, she got angry. We should go to sleep. Otherwise, we will be up all night. She did not study. Consequently, she failed the test. Dash, the bus is here. Finally, the bus is here. I waited so long. She's tall. However, I'm taller. Here, the instant I ate the donut, I felt like I gained weight. The moment the glass fell, it broke into pieces. Easy, right? So I hope you have also answered correctly. And that's all for today's video. Kindly like, share, and subscribe for more English tips. See you in the next video. Bye bye.